And welcome to the stream, TCG Card Shop Simulator. We're at level 149, close to 150, I think. Day 679 in the game, so not even 2 years yet. And we're going to continue our grind for the final two cards that we need. It's two black foils. Two black ghost foils. So we're still opening packs. We're still buying and selling and trading, but we're in a big sell-off as well because we don't need all the cards we have anymore. You can see here the top two Tetramon Uniques and Destiny Uniques. We got every single card there. The ghosts, you'll see everything zero counted, but that's because I've been getting rid of all the ghosts, or I've graded them. And this is the complete set of the whites, both regular and hollow. So there's a regular Giganite, and there's the hollow version of the Giganite. Same thing over here with the black ghost. There's a regular Giganite here and a hollow Giganite here. And you'll see that we're missing two. So we're missing the foil of the Mamo Tree and a foil of the Raison. This is the regulars, but it's the graded 10s of the regulars. We do have all achievements in the game. We finally got that, which was the one we'd been chasing. Was one card you had to get graded, and you had to have one of each of grades for that one card. And we were trying to do it with Ghost, but I also started doing it with a regular card, the Bonnie Fox, and that's the one we ended up completing that task with, and which was this guy, the gold edition of the Bonnie Fox. We had about 500 of those when we started, so but if I page through here, you'll see that we got a bunch of 10s, and then there's some 9s, and then 8s, 7s, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1s is how that worked. But now we're off to selling graded cards, and I'm gonna hold off on grading cards for a while unless I get foil cards of the other ghost cards that I don't need, because those are worth big money. And so you can see here we got some foil cards here, and I'm going to start selling these eventually. What you can't do though, and let's see, ghost, again, there's no ghost, right, because I've been grading them, regular ghost and foils, everything I had. And the ones I get, I put them right back out to sell them. And Tetramon, we're selling these out by using the boxes here for the base and the Tetramon, which the game gives us. You can sell cards up to $5,000, and I'm keeping at least three of each for the entire set. If I have three, then it'll keep three. If I have one or two, obviously it won't sell those. If I have three, it won't sell them. If I have four, it'll sell one of those four. But I've been slowly selling down from 5,000 down, and we're basically just selling $5 cards now. That's what most of these are, in both the base set and the Destiny set. The Ghost we never did. Get back out of that. Get back out of that, because that's the, pretty sure that's the base set, and that's the Destiny set. So no need to fill that. Now we always said, oh, what was this? Oh yes, right. We were changing over. So we sell everything in the card shop that is available to sell. We have everything on one of these three-way displays. They're only $150 for this guy. And the nice thing about this guy is it gave you 48 card packs, right? I could get 48 card packs on here. And the more packs you have on a shelf, the more product a customer would buy. And so this was a very cheap, very good way to go through it. When you look at, they start you with this, but you can only get 32 items on a shelf with that, and it's 450. Here you get 48, and it's 150. So for 3 of these, you get a lot more product out on the shelf. And then a lot of people would go eventually switch over to this guy, the wide shelf, where you can get 10 different items and you can store up to 64 per shelf. So again, increase the amount of the product on the shelf for the customers to buy more. And that's how a lot of people min-max the game. I don't do that. And then most recently, they came out with these two, which are great. The box shelf here, you can put 144 on each compartment. And here, for $5,000, you can buy a corner shelf. I don't really like it, but it's 8 items, or 8 shelves, and you could do 8 items, where this is just like the box shelf, 144 each, but then this corner is 96 of each. So, I mean, I could figure out a design where obviously I'd link this to that, all that, but don't do that yet. So I'm gradually switching here. Now that we've got the store pretty much, or the main set's done, that's what I've been doing. And so I started with the plushies here. So we took their 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4, that would have been these 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And instead of getting 12 items per shelf of this guy, I got 28. I think it was 12. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 distinct plushies in space that's basically 3 wide, 2.5 really, of these things. So we've done that here, and I ended up doing one during the day, and you're going to end up with a few extras. Like, I can get more of these. This guy here, I can get more of those on one of these shelves, or one of these displays, but I can't obviously get that many on a single shelf at a time. So that's why I ended up with extras. And so we're just, our storage was full, so the extras we end up here, they'll eventually get used and clean the store up. So next thing I'm going to work on then will be the play mats. Put the play mats in this same format. But I pretty much have to do that at night because I do have a mod where my workers work really fast. And so, yeah. Now, graded cards, I've started pulling some of my graded cards. You can see here, I've got that 83,000. These haven't sold for a while. So I'm trying to keep this one as my top graded cards. And I threw in the ghost, a few extra ghosts that I had that I picked up through card pack opening. But for the rest of it, the guys and gals that work for me go restock everything. Let's see, so yeah, we'll check this. Pay all, no. TCG, we had, I think, a hollow card there, so I'm grading it, but I'm not grading any more of these. I'm trying to go slow down on the grading because I don't need to grade anymore. And don't need to restock anything. Everything is done. Let's start the day. Oops. Okay, now let's see. Pretty much I don't worry about these unless it's going to be over about 7,000 to 8,000. Because if it's not over 7,000 or 8,000, it's not going to be a ghost foil card. Or I'd be very surprised. There's a regular Momo Tree. Would have been nice to be a ghost card. or a foil card, I mean. And then most of the time with these values, you're getting one of these, you know, regular card that's high value. There, and one of my stockers will restock everything. Now I still have 3 registers because I'm still trying to, in the last 2 foil cards we got, I believe we got through trading or buying from the customers. So still keeping every option. Here it doesn't matter anymore, right? I've got 268, so I accept it just to keep them happy. Write me good reviews, even though the reviews don't mean anything nowadays, but they are going to eventually have difficulty levels, and they're going to have, if you get bad reviews, you'll get fewer customers. If you get good reviews, you'll get more customers. Back here you can see all we've got is cards, and this is meant for the sake of I'm just trying to sell all these extra cards. Because when you look at it, I've got $4.5 million in the bank. For the Tetramon set, I have $3.4 million worth of cards here. And for the Destiny set, I have $3.4 million worth of cards. And for the graded, we have $3.1 million worth. So we're sitting at right about $10 million worth of cards in inventory that I'm basically just slowly selling off. And I do want to get these last 2 foil cards before the developer adds any more products. It's on his roadmap, and you never know when he's going to come out with something else. And it's not that I have to do it, it's just, it's a goal. I've got every single achievement, like I said, and so I'll just keep opening these. That's weird, he should have filled that up. Why did he not do that? What is he doing? Where is he? Huh. You're not you either. What's going on? Where's my guy? That's odd. Okay, we'll look into that. I don't need to be buying cards unless there are 2 black foils. Specific. And so any ghost card I get will actually show up as new, because the system, and see, we've gotten 1 black card, which was that Mama Tree. The system doesn't, when you have cards in display cases, it thinks you don't have that card. And so that's why all the ghost cards show up as 0 white foil, now the 1 black, and then 0 black foils. So it's a handy way for me to go back into, to quickly look when I don't pay attention to all the pack card open results. I just look there real quick and say, oh, okay, yeah, I got a card. Pick you out, put you there. Keeps the ghost cards empty. Make him happy. Make him sad. Make him sad. Make him sad. Now I am still buying some cards. If I come up with only 1 card, as they're trying to sell, like if I only had 1 of these cards, I would buy this card, because I'm trying to get at least 3 of them. And the main reason is, if I have 1, I want at least 2, because if I accidentally sell 1 or trade 1, if it's only 1, then I'd lose it for the set, and then I'd have to go find that card again for the set. I don't want to do that. It took a long time to get the sets. Like here I've got 3, so I don't really need to buy this anymore. So ooh, these are selling like hotcakes. Good. Okay. It's good because we got a lot of those, and there's a lot of these left over too. Buy that one. Hoping for some big spenders, man. None of the big spenders are coming out after these. Let's see. Decline. Oh, if I do that, that's going to take a lot of work. Yeah, I'll start with the playmats. Okay. We're going to go buy. Spend 20,000 to buy 4 of those because we're going to need them. We may not do them all. It's pretty tedious to change out like this. So we'll do one at a time each night. This is the empty box container. So your staff will take an empty. Now instead of throwing it away, they'll put it in the crate here to store empties. And you can store up to 200. Here's the thing I don't like. I can't do that. I can't collapse it and put it down there. So, and then once that's full, they'll throw them away. Any extras they have. Once that's full, they'll take a box they have that's empty and say, well, that's full. I'll throw this one away. We don't need it. 5 and 9. So I could make that trade. That would give me 6 of these and 8 of these. Doesn't really matter. I do that only because, you know, he might write me a good review. But again, reviews don't mean anything right now, but eventually they're going to do that. He's got out of sync. And okay, that's a new ghost card, but I do not need this anymore. So okay, why are you not packing the cards? Restock card is primary? No. Restock pack machine should be primary. We're doing that one. Firm. Restock card secondary. Confirm. Why is he not? Yeah, there's a ghost card you want to trade, but I don't need that. Okay, something's wrong. He has not repackaged. Blah, blah, blah. Dude. Did I switch? I don't think I did. He should be running off over there to restock the graded 10. Nah. is restocking there. Oh, it is because I had the wrong. Yeah, actually, primary task. We've got the legendary destinies. That's what we're. Okay, that's why you won't do anything. And click set to the wrong card. And I switched to the legendary destinies only because they're so they're expensive, but they give you a lot of expensive cards. Okay, here. I only have 2. I don't need this guy, but 1600. Now we got 3, so I'm not really concerned about making a mistake and getting rid of that guy and breaking my set. Section, I don't even have to be in this room to do anything. It's just those guys will go restock those card shelves. I need to switch my folks around too, because now, see, these guys are only good at manning the counter. Well, not only good at it, but they're getting experience in manning the counter. Whereas these guys are all doing 2 jobs, so they're getting like restock experience and all that. And the more experience they get, the better a worker they are for that task. Haven't really seen that come into play. Granted, it's, you know, I also have this mod running where my guys go super fast. So now it's just the, hey, it's a mini in-game achievement thing that I want to see. And so like they'll get this experience, but then once they get to here, it starts back over and it starts turning red. So it's like, oh, I'm doubling my experience now, and you can give them a bonus and all of that too. And that doesn't seem to be tied to anything or whatever. So. Closing time, but we do have a lot of customers, so it's been a nice thing over the. Still only get about 200 customers. Got the maximum size of the building. For this main room, the back room here really just puts more cash in the people's products in their pockets to go spend money on. And that. Now, since these guys are not restocking, I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to have to figure you out. Put you here. Box. You. You're going to go on the bottom. This is the tedious part. Now, oops. Why'd I do that? See, I can get 24 play mats on one shelf. Here, I'm at 56. And I can get all 72. Nice. So all 72 play mats that fit into this, I can put on one shelf. And I don't really have to go change my storage, which is 2 boxes of each of these. Yay. Know that. Easier here because I'll start having room to be able to put the next shelf next to this one rather than having to travel all the way up and down this road here. There. There. Okay. Put you there for now. So, selling these. Right there. I can move you here. For that second one. Another good day. 34,000 of cards sold. Still made 16K profit because we invested 20,000 in the new shelves. Not bad. Otherwise, we would have had 36,000 of profit. Oh, I didn't adjust the cards. Should have adjusted the cards, but that's fine. End of the day, when cards are not restocked here, I like to, I'll just go grab some of the graded cards that I've got. But I'll take care of that next night. Everybody, got one down that guy. Okay, reviews 486. That's good. Nobody was mad. I didn't run out of anything or something. Okay. Once they finish restocking, so like here, see, he's good on setting price. He's good on pack machine. He's very good on restocking cards because he's already turned red here. So he's already gotten these and he's now even better there. This guy hasn't turned red anywhere yet, which is confusing. This guy is the newest hire. This guy's doing good here. So let's see. I've had him do restock the shelf, set the price of the cards, and that's what he's doing still. But eventually I'll probably have them all trained up in all things. Okay, now restock. Got our automated computer system to scan the shelves and figure out what we need. And our drone delivery there. Yay. Notice, so when I put these plushies here, these three plushies were against the wall over here. They were right here, 1, 2, 3. But because one of these shells is only 2.5 spaces, basically here, right? Where I did have 4, now I'm only using 1 that's 2.5 wide instead of 4 wide. So all the plushies and the extra plushies I had over there, I now brought over here. But you are in the stand here because I don't have, there's 17 plushies. So, so when I finish the play mats, I think when I do all the play mats, because I've got 2 over here, and I think there were 19 total. So the Bonafoxes I'll be able to put on a shelf here with the final 3 playmats. And then these playmats here will end here, basically. Well, no, they'll end. Oh yeah, I'll have to think about that. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, maybe I'll put it there. Basically, I'm getting, well, big thing is I'm getting space back, right? What I'm going to do with that space yet, I don't know. Okay. That's done. Okay, everybody. Start the new day. keep on grinding. And here. The problem, ooh, 35,000. Oh, do we have holo cards or foil cards at that price? Probably. Do we have a whole bunch of regular cards? But basically, we got a hot pack. So let's see what we got. And if it is holo cards, let's hope. Let's hope it's our black ones that we need. No, it's not even ghost cards. It's regular cards. Yeah, 37, 6,000. Okay, well. That just means more profit. Got a ghost card there. But that's why I'm opening. That's why I'm still opening. You get a hot pack of foil cards. You get 7 foil cards. So, granted, there's 40 different foil cards, but you gotta think. Eventually, you know, the random number generator, the computer will recognize you need this. Oh, I should have tried. Yeah, sure. Why not? Take an ugly graded card. Decline. Sure, take those. I don't need to be selling them. Well, I can sell them eventually, but let's see. Ghost. Get one of each. Let's go here and $6. Put those away. Philosopher, don't need it. We have 7 of one and 6 of the other instead of 6 of one and 7 of the other. But hey, it makes him happy. Write me a good review. Where are we at? Oh, I thought we were closer to level 150 than we are, but yeah, we'll get it. I don't know how many levels there are. Probably. No telling. I haven't seen anything about that in the dev notes or anything like that. Not that I care. And the reason I don't put a shelf up there that's empty, if they see an empty shelf and they come here looking, they're going to expect. They might change and say, "Hey, I wanted to come into the store and look at that one particular shelf right here, like this one right here." And if there's nothing on it, they get mad, unhappy, and so you don't like to have empty shelves. And of course, obviously, you know, it's like, hey, you're there to sell product, keep your shelf stocked. But if I put it there and then I tried to start filling it up with these, then my guys would go fill them up with these and keep this filled. I can't go fast enough. And I don't want to put them all in rest mode or anything like that. So that's why I do, you know, I basically go do this change out each night as I go through. And the more I can get rid of this guy, the better. That's an ugly card. Let's take pretty flowers over an ugly glob monster. But yeah, it'll take a while to get through get through restock or redesigning the store here. The thing that I don't mind trading graded cards now, only because there's no way for your stockers to put graded cards onto the card shocks, card tables. They can do regular cards for base, destiny, and ghost, but they cannot handle the graded cards at all. And I've got so many graded cards that I'm going to have to do those individually. Jack turn. Yep, need you. And in fact, I have done on different occasions. I've gone in there and just deleted or removed all of these and just put them in. So I might go do that. I might take every single table here and go put in graded cards, and you know, just go and do all the high dollar graded cards. I could start small and just do it with these 4. Maybe that's the thing to do. Just start small, do it there. And then since they're graded, it'll look like that. And it gives me that quick scan to say, oh, okay, well, see, look there. They did buy a graded card. So, yeah, he's like, nope, a little too pricey for me, wearing my short pants and a t-shirt. Not judging. He could be the billionaire. He just ain't gonna buy a $80,000 card today. That's fine. Oh, that's right. I reduced. I was in the mode of trying to save money because I used to have 3 of these shelves filled. But I got 4.5 million. It's not like that's real money. It's pretend money. Might as well spend it. Grind until I complete 5,000. I'll take a peek at that. Nope, regular card. 38. Okay. Accept. $1,000, but I got 3 of them, so I don't need it. V1. Empty? Yeah, you're empty. Okay. Empty, so you're going to remain empty because I've used all those. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to increase that. I don't want them pulling from there to fill the pack machines if at all. But they're designed to pull from wherever it's closest. So if I get cards here or packs or boxes here to restock this shelf, is it closer for the person to grab from here, bring it over, or to grab from over there and bring it over? So they'll tend to grab from here and bring it over and then eventually grab from there. But that's fine. Sure, why not? We'll get 6 of that one and 41 of that one. Yeah, we picked up 7 ghost cards. These legendaries that we're opening. And the forgot about that. And the card value there's 251, but if I grade it, yeah, it might become a $X,000 card. It's now just a matter of I don't need to grade anymore. I've got so many of these. Should be. It'd be nice if you could take a stack of these, but I get it, why you can't. Yeah. But if I wanted to empty this whole thing, why can't I grab like 50 of these and say, here, just throw them away, right? But that's just a minor little, why put something like that in there? Because you're typically gonna, I need an empty box to go do something with, right? You're not gonna need 50. 5,000, I've got 2 of them. And he's trying to come back up, but he dropped. Granted, there's not a huge scale here, but I don't really need this card. Because I've got 2 of them. I got 2 of you. 2 of you, but you're trying to sell it, so what do you think? Let's see, one thing I'm gonna need to do. Come down here and get the box Destiny. Here, purchase one of those. Wait until the data is over here. Okay, seems fair, but I don't have enough. Yep. Now, one thing is, once they're in the cases like this, sometimes, although my stalkers now have the set price capability, I think they're keeping up with the price. She stood right there. That's a risk you take, but at the end of the day, who cares? One person not being able to buy some. Not a big deal. Stocking. It gives me that opportunity to do this rather quickly. Late night workers. They'll all stay late. She's going in and out of the cards. That's a good thing. So this will give me right. Okay. How do I want to do Bonafox? Do I want to do the Bonafox on the top? Yeah, I think I'll do that. Oops. Click. You guys put a few, because I want those all to be completed so that they don't get auto-filled when my guy comes in to start the day. Okay, we gotta bring you over here. And bring you over here. Neat. You look at play mats, that's... Who was the first? No, it wasn't that guy. Okay. Oops. Okay. Let's change the order up here. And that backwards. Sit here. Got lots of rubber boxes. Okay. Nice. So get all this room back, right? Look at that room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. Call it 5. So 5 displays deep that we now have. So I could put another 1 or 2 over here if I wanted, but theoretically, all of these are now going to fit into this area here. All of these and these will fit into this from here to here. And then we got these two left. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. And then we got 2 extra here. 2 extra here. That's a 6 or a 5th. Okay, so we're going to end up with 2 extras. So I don't mind having you stay there right next to my gauntlet. But I'm going to end up with having one of these, I think. Okay. That's fine. Guys, man, when that clock sounds, they leave. They drop everything they're doing and leave. Okay, let's get our ghost cards here. 6, 7. And we'll put these out. Let's come back here. Put you there. Put you there. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all these. Oops, one of those must have been a ghost. That's fine. Those few ghosts that we have out here. Side. Okay, ghost, ghost, ghost. You guys back here. Empty spot there. Empty spot there. Lots of empties here, but I'm not going to put graded there. I'm just going to put my graded here by price. But in case the prices have changed, we're going to go ahead. I don't think it has. I think they're keeping it up to date. We sold that one card there. Okay, now graded cards by price. 1, 2. Ooh, yeah, that's like, see, that's what I was talking about. Oh no, it's because I've got the markup right. Okay. I was thinking the price had changed, but I think the card prices are getting reset now, even on the displays. That's a good thing. They used to not be. And so if they sat there for 2 or 3 days, all of a sudden it's like, why are these not selling? Well, they dropped price. Sometimes considerably. We're just going down the road with our high dollar ones here. That's a ghost foil of a regular versus a ghost. Oh, that's funny. It's graded cards. That's all I'm doing. Getting rid of my highest value graded cards. I don't care if it's a ghost or a regular. I just want this to be. these guys. Okay, and I'm gonna let them restock back here. I could put more of my graded. But look at that now. I had 3.1 million. Now I'm at 2.2 million because I've got those out on the display case. So I would be very happy to sell $1 million worth. But they're the high price, so they're going to stick there for a while. These 16, 18,000, they'll sell before these, but that's fine. Okay, how'd we do? Yesterday. Ooh, very nicely. Yeah, because we sold that one ghost card that was probably 30 or 40,000. A nice 71,000 day of profit. Okay. And one day I'm going to be able to get rid of these, right? Once I get these two black foils, I've been thinking I'm just going to get rid of these, or at least half of them, and really not even use these until, because I'm just kind of in the mode of just sell the cards, right? But at this step, I could almost move this up here just a little bit and then be able to have another card table here, here, here. And I probably wouldn't put one there. I may leave this deep because of the gauntlet. Because it ends here where this purple batch is, and if they're coming through, I mean, nobody's getting in that's stinky, and you'd still have to get around here and then cut over there, so it's probably fine. More likely what I'll do is I'll move my cashiers to here where the space is, because the closer you get them to the door, the closer you get them to the product, the sooner your customers leave once they bought everything they want. That's why a lot of people put the cashiers right at the door. But regardless, you still got to get them to the in and out. Okay, let's pay everybody. And I know this guy's come in. Restock. I've got an extra one of those. That's right. Forgot. Should have done that last night. We'll handle that in a bit here. What else was I going to do? I was going to. He's already stocked some. Good. I'm going to add to that. Yeah, so much more room here. I don't have to like bend the corner. Come way all the way around. So, oh yeah, right. That's what I was going to do. Thank you guys. What did we grade here? Was it a hollow card? Yes, it was. It was a Luca Dance, white versus. Okay. And he is $66,000. So we're gonna take you. That's what I'm talking about. They go, I got them moving so fast that they'll come right behind me and do something if I'm not fast enough to fill it. So, but that's fine. Okay, I need to buy the rest of those. And 5 of those boxes, they'll fill them up. That's right. We just did a few to cap those off so that wouldn't be don't like that. So he's filling those up while he's working away on those, because that doesn't mean anything for the business. We open the store. I like this idea. I may even actually take one of these tables out and just move my folks back here. I can move these. Wait a minute, I could move you here like this. I can. Be able to do that over here, but that's fine. Sure, why not? I could set up, but I don't need 2 branches of those. Let's see, 5 deep, 5 deep, 5 deep. That's only 4 for the product I have. So, just trying to think, what's the store gonna end up looking like? Might end up doing this on this side and this side, because this side almost disappears potentially. Right, it's 5 and 5. So I need, oh no, I need 4. 4 here, 4 here, yes. 4 here, 4 here. So I still need these. But I don't need a 5th in each. But I do want to keep plushies and game mats and cards and books and stuff. We'll figure it out later. We'll figure it out later once we get everything done. Transferred over. Go for aesthetics later, but yeah, I do think I want to move these guys closer. You, 2 more you, that if we just sell them, get them off the floor, that'd be nice. Like this, it lets me just kind of scan and say, yeah, they're graded cards, and they'll probably stay there for a while. That's fine. They're the high dollar ones, so they'll eventually sell. The money bags or 2 will come in. Seems fair, but I don't have enough money. Seems fair, but I don't have enough money. Same thing everybody's saying. Now the other thing I could do is I could go buy the vintage table. I just don't like the looks of it. It's got 12 slots instead of 10 slots. It's got an extra card slot. Right? So for $2,000 versus $400 to buy this guy, right? I can have 5 of these for the price of 1 of those vintage tables. And just like shelves, they go to a certain spot on the table. You know, like they treat like that spot as that's a shelf. That's like that shelf. That is the particular shelf I want to look at today when I come in. And they do the same thing here. That is a particular shelf on this table that has a card that I want to look at. They don't care about the card, they care about the spot. So. Of course, it's a good price here, buddy. Best card shop in the city. Yeah, see, they're grabbing boxes and filling from here too. They grab them from there, but then they put them back over there. Except, yeah, I don't. Oh, let's see. You want to give me a fourth of this one for this one. Now, the nice thing is, I could attempt to trade this. Either way, I'm going to get as much money, but I'll go ahead and do that just because it gets rid of that guy. I'm going to get rid of them all anyway. And it lets the stalkers put the fourth card out of that one to sell it versus that graded card, because again, they can't handle the graded cards. They don't. The game's not set up to let them do anything with graded cards. And if I could end up with just one of these and it being the spray, that would be great. Now, the other alternative is if I end up with two, I'll do this on one floor here, and then the other three shelves I'll just fill with these things. So I'll constantly have this stuff. I think that's how we'll do that. But I think the way we count it, it's like if we count it right, we may only end up with one of these. No, we're going to end up with two of them. Yeah, we'll end up with two of them. Pretty sure, yeah, because there was four and then one each, and those four would end up being one extra. I could put a four-way here and leave those two-ways. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. $5,000. What do we got here? Just regular stuff. Okay. Pack of low dollars. Picked up two black ghost cards. Oh, I should have bought that. I only have one of those. Didn't pay attention. It'll come back in the store. Okay. Ghost card. Back here. Just grab you guys. Get you there. Let's see here.
Think are things that we'll see in the showcase.
decline. 1,000 decline. 56 decline. I could reduce this. Get rid of these, bring you over to here. Maybe do 4 of these instead of 6. Yeah, I might do that. Another cost-cutting thing. Because I'm really just opening these for trying to get the ghost foils. I don't need to be ripping packs anymore for anything. Now we only got 2 of these. Okay, that's it. Okay, that price has dropped. I mean, he's asking for much lower. 2,500. Yeah. Now that gives me 3 of those. So, which is the minimum I'm trying to keep. But again, it protects me from making an oops with margin. Yeah, because if I could get everything behind this line, so if I got rid of these 2 things, I moved you there and you there, it gives me that line there that I'm going to be able to move these cashiers up to here. I think I gotta end up having. I think there's a way around what I want to do. Ugh, I hate that card. It's an ugly card. Ugly, ugly card. Hey, we sold 3 of these cards. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Selling some 20,000 and $16,000, $18,000 cards. Should have a good card day. There had been a glitch, which I think they've solved. But yeah, that's nice. Nice. Ooh, what do we got? Oh, a Raison and a foil. Is this it? Oh, he wants to trade it. That's fine. I got 6 of those. Did we just get one of our cards? Yes, we did. Full art Raison Black Legendary. We are making that trade. You better believe it. All right, we are down to 1 card left. Come over here. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Raison foil. We just need 1 more. Awesome. That's what's been happening too. It's like they come in very late. 5 of these. Yeah, we'll sell you guys. Since I'm only trying to keep 3, I don't need it. Decline Nice, nice. Just one card left, man. One card left. Okay, for now, I want to move you here. Take you. Should be able to fit you in here. Yeah. I need you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're gonna have spares of these. Okay, that's what I was thinking. We get 30 of those on instead of 12 per shelf. But this is why we need empty boxes when we reorganize. Okay. Happy day. One of the 2 cards we need. One more card out of this entire game is all we need. Not worrying about graded cards. Okay, now this one takes a little finagling because you're like right there. And you won't snap to these. So it's kind of a, just put you there. Ooh, had to sneeze. Caught him. Okay. Or almost irritating that it closes the box. Each time I take an empty, I'm like, why can't you leave it open? If you're grabbing an empty box, why do you think, why do you want it closed? You know you're gonna, the person's gonna put something in it. Sillies. Right there. No, that's a little off. I think I did this by resetting. I think I did this. This is what I did. Tried to sync you to that. think that's what we did. Maybe. I guess that seems right. Let's go ahead and do one more. Let's do the dice. $36. That we can get on one display can go on one shelf. Here. Other side. Okay. There's what, 11? Well, comic books, so that's three alone of those. Okay, that'll be good to keep standard. There's the 5 games, so I got 3 there. Where are the other 2? Over here somewhere. Right there. Oh yeah, I've got these play mats here. I can take these 4 play mats, put them over there. I can play those 4 play mats opposite here. Put them. That would make sense. Put them opposite here, next to the dice, and then the games here. And so this guy may still stay in that display. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 card packs. These 4, and these card packs. Have to do something with those 2, and then these card packs and these protectors, and then there's sheets and 3 albums. So sheets and 3 albums can fit on one. Okay, we'll get it all figured out. Okay, let's see. Rated cards. How many do I need? By price. Let's take out 6 cards. None on this table. None on this table. Two on this table. Okay. Put you back there. We do. All but three people bought something. $100,000 worth of cards. Nice. Nice. 81,000 profit. Nice. And that's with 12,000. We would have been at 93,000, but we, we're remodeling. Now, I'm definitely not worried about the decoration and buying everything in here. I bought a few things, but I am not about to go spend money and buy every single option. I say that now. I might eventually. Yeah, just to say, I've got it. I could use it if I wanted it for a floor and a wall and a ceiling. Posters, I bought, I think I've got one of each of these posters. Long time ago, I bought those when they came out. Didn't really like it. Yeah, so we bought one of all of these. The deco, I don't like the statues. Really did not like those. But I do have, I didn't buy the signs, but I did buy the potted plants. Yeah, just to me, the statues are like, well, they take up floor space. Floor space is critical for the sake of selling stuff. And decoration doesn't really mean anything right now either, so. Okay, we pay everybody. You know what? We had a great day. Give you a bonus. Give you a bonus. That's right. Level up that lifestyle. Now the folks that do the real work. Eat like a king. There you go. That's the best kind of bonus when you don't expect it. Morale plus 10. Leveling up. Okay, you could get fired. With a comment like that, you could get fired. Okay, they've restocked. I paid everybody. We're not doing any grading. Let's restock. 13,000. And while they restock, yeah, send all those boxes to the recycler. That's the recycle trash. Boy, it would be great if all of a sudden we got the Mamo Tree black foil out of some of these. That would be a nice thing. Not. Okay, so none of those. Yeah, I think I want those play mats. It just makes sense to have these other play mats on this side. In fact, preparation. so that move this batch a little bit. Which is fine. That batch moved a little bit too when I did that, so. Put you there like that. We'll take care of all of that later. Okay, and no, we do have, oh yeah, because I'm filling those up. Oh yeah, okay, we did need a figure. Good. Let's see, let's do that. Wasn't one of those that we have though. Okay. Restart the new day. And we'll just, we got one round and then the second round here. It's fine. And a few extras, so we probably have empties here. Yes, we do. 64, 64. Okay. All right, I need to take a quick break for a couple of minutes, walk around this room, and check on a couple of things. So give me about 2 or 3 minutes, and we'll be back. We didn't miss somebody trying to sell me that last card we needed. That's the risk I take when I let the game go. I gotta take a break. Don't need 407 of that card. Got 3 of those. Royal Llama. You want to trade for a Gigawar, but I don't need that. What do I have a Gigawar? Oh, probably from the what I opened, right? Yeah. Wow, if only I had enough money. Wow, if only I have enough money. Yes, I wish you had enough money. Bring you out. Get you. Oh, they're buying those ghost cards. Nice. That's where I've been putting my ghost cards. Very nice, very nice. Decline. Oh, that's my Bonafox. But I got 5. Don't need any more. I've toyed with the idea of getting that corner one and putting it here and here. Now that'll push this out, and so I think the problem would be the room, because I can't really put these closer, and I can't put these closer to here because of the door. But it would probably be cool to be able to come down here and say, oh, hey, there's stuff here, stuff here, stuff here, stuff here, right? May buy some just to play around with it. Okay, you guys at 3 o'clock. Nope. You can already tell that was a card pack. 15,000. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? No, hot pack. And we picked up a white ghost card. Got all that. Picked up 1 white ghost card. I think they changed the odds on the ghost cards because I'm definitely not getting as many as we used to. But that's fine. This. All 8 of those boxes still hanging down there. Not selling any. There's still 6 in almost all these boxes. Never. Yeah, not selling. Haven't sold any of those today. Or they're grabbing them from over there. Possibly. Possibly. Find them. Where are they? Games. I think they're over here. Yeah, they're over here. Yeah, they're pulling them from here. Okay. need 20 and 19, 24 and 32. So, yeah, okay. So they're not pulling them from there. Oh, no, okay. Decline. A graded Hydreion. Nope, don't need it. But thank you. Come again. Decline. Sure, we'll trade you. Okay. A couple of those. Now see, I've only got one of these. So if I made this mistake and hit accept on here and picked up this card for this card, I'd break my set. So that's why I'm still buying. If I've got one of them, I definitely want to buy a second one. So I made that mistake on that one. I went too fast, saw it, thought, yeah, I need to do that, and then declined it. Three and two. No, I need to have. When I got 2 and 3, no need to have 3 and 2. Got them. Eh. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Day of selling some graded cards. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see here. So we know they're pulling there instead of there. Ten and 5. And 5 decline. So you are this one, okay? Okay, that gets rid of that box from hanging around on the floor. Green guy in a coconut. Green guy in a coconut. Is that you? Yeah. keep the place clean and neat, man. Big bowl. Whoops. Wait for them to pick those up. Somebody's. Yeah, there he is. Back in the back still. Buying stuff. Five, okay. Finish you guys out. Mm. There you go, the games go. System gate, Mafia work. Okay, so system gate. It is getting slow and tedious because it's 2 each. So, but full display plus a few extras. That would be nice. Yeah. Okay. 9. So yeah, I should be able to get 12 up there. That's what it looks like. Gate 2. You. Will be on there, but no, wait a minute. It's one for looks like a smaller box. You guys, I know, are smaller boxes. Doors there. Okay. Game-wise, though, where are you? Here? Okay. You're not that game. Oops. Three and a 4. 4, 4. 3 and a 4. Bingo. And you, let's see, you're the big figurines. You're the bats. Where are the bats? Wait a minute. Where are the bats? We have the big figurines there. Bats are over here. I think you're that one? No. No, your bat's over here. Okay, well that's the 3s and the 4s. Excellent. Yeah, we sold out of those, right? They were selling like hotcakes this week. Okay, we are going to unfill you. We're going to quick fill you with base, anything from 999 to 5,000. I don't think we're going to have any. Yeah, I get 3. Okay. And then change you to 5. Quick fill. Now we've been opening destinies and getting some good prices. So we'll here. Destiny 9. Should have quite a few of these. Yeah, 26 of them. Back to 5. Quick fill. Okay. 52. Yeah. Okay. We'll put you there. Yeah, got rid of you. Comic books. Put you there for now. Because you, I think, are going to be the odd man out. Figure out later. Okay, cards. Rated cards. Let's check buy price. So now we're hitting into some of these regular cards too. 10,000. So we're getting some of these guys. 3. I think it was 6, right? We'll start with these 6. Done in that batch. Got 1 there. And on the opposite side, 1 there. 2 on that side. 3. Okay. Oh, he must have bought that at the very end. Okay, that ugly card. Thank you. Let's sell that thing. Get it the heck out of here. Okay, we'll let them fill those up. The other thing I don't like is blocking this area off. But it's more cards I'm selling, so I'd rather keep them in there until I maybe just turn the back room into just cards. We do. Extremely well. 151,000, 160,000 in cards with those 6 cards. Nice. Very nice. Leveling us up, getting closer and closer to 150. See, we're only at 4.6 million. That's what's not making sense. That's still not right. Something is still buggy there. We started at 4.5 million. We made 150,000 in profit there. I gotta watch that. Something is off with the way they're figuring out, you know, the money that goes in. I need to check that. If we have another good day like that. Okay, everybody. Not doing anything there. 7, 5. Restock. Okay, we're at 4.6 million, 4.607 million. If we have another $150,000 day, because this is what we're starting with. If we net 150,000, we better be at 4.75. I don't think we would be, because I think there's still a bug in the game, which I reported on long ago. Let's see, I don't really need you restocking cards. Could have you do restock shelf. Doing pack machine. Well, actually, you're doing a lot of restocking card. You're now up to 2 instead of just 1 there. Yeah, we'll keep you there. It's just that he doesn't help when he's one of his tasks is not restocking the shelves. That's why I ended up hiring the guy in all black. Could give him a restock shelf, secondary task. No, but I don't think he'll move. In fact, there have been issues. I don't know if they've corrected them actually. Put you back to resting as your secondary. There were issues with trying to give the cashier secondary tasks. Okay, yeah, we were selling those out. Oops. Okay. Start the new day. Now. 100. 46. 1698. 5400. Picked up a ghost card. Two of them actually. There. Probably should have bought a third one of those just to have it. Okay. Take a fourth of that to sell it and then trade that. Okay, newbie, don't need you. Not anymore. Ah, did you see that plushie go flying? 5 of those to get rid of 1 of those. Make more money with that one. Even though it is a 4. Cute, just a trade. Oh, he got red restock. Nice. Could put a 4th cashier here. He's just increasing the odds of trying to get somebody to trade the 1 card I need. 1 last card. I'm kind of thinking too of if I pull them off the display case and put them back in my folder, then it'll show as yes, you only need 1 card, 1 black foil. But then when I get the ghost cards or even the foils from opening, then I gotta find that specific one and make sure I don't mess that up either. And get rid of the wrong card. But it's easier to see here that it's like, hey, you're missing 1 card out of all the sets, right? The little card mod that somebody did that lists all of these. So, which I like. Have to think on that. I want to do that. Being inside the person. Like, come on, man. Give us some Give us some control where we're not going to end up in the people. It's kind of nasty. Dang. Okay, we got you guys finishing out. Okay, well we know it's not there. That's what I wanted to look at. Let's look at the card price. Cards. Ghost. We need to find Mamo Tree. Okay, so 9,000. Yeah, okay. So unless it's greater than 9,000, I don't even need to look at the cards that come out of here, right? 2,200. No need to even look at it. No need to even look at it. Just get the cards and let the guy go on about restocking them. Hello. Okay. Don't need to do that. Don't need to worry about them. But certainly every single black ghost card, I gotta stop and pay close attention. But yeah. Except line. And that's the one thing about when this thing is done, he will not come here and say, oh, it's done, let me look. You have to go look at the card results from the pack opening. Which, yeah, that's good. Just because you then have to, didn't you look and say, ooh, I got a lot of money, or I got a lot of this or that, right? Or you got a hot pack of ghost foils, $75,000, $95,000 out of a box of cards you open. So I like that aspect, but it forces you to do that. And if you want to run 2 rounds of opening cards, a day, then you have to be remember to go in there and check on that, and sort them, and then get them back to empty, so he'll know to, oh, okay, I can go fill those up now. Yep, sold one. That was probably only $10,000. No, she just bought one, and we've sold 3. Okay, so we sold 4. That's good. No, oh man, somebody got through. Man, somebody got through the gauntlet? That is rare. That is rare. Now, the thing I have to be careful about, they're all on. So 2 or 3 people, 2 or 3 stinkies could have come in, and the destinkifiers did not handle all 3 of them. That's bad. The other thing is, there's this gap. I can't go through it, but the people usually can go through a gap like this. I've seen people go through a gap, through the door gap here. So I wish the devs would work that. Ugh, I do not like this card. I've got 2 of them. They give me 4 of this and a spare versus that. No, I can sell that for more money. Blah, I just don't like that card. No. It's this ugly card. Dracon foil, not a Momo tree. Need it. I could get it and grade it and make money. That'd probably be gradable to 40 or 50,000. So that's about the only reason I would buy a ghost foil. Is because I could turn the profit on it, but okay, see, so I've only got 1 of these, so if I made that trade, that would be a mistake. I'd lose that, and then I'd have 4 of these and none of those. I have done that mistake twice, not since completing, but on the way to complete the sets, I did that mistake twice, and so that's why I'm trying to buy extras and be a little more careful about what we do when we do. Why are you sitting there? Oh, end of the day. Yeah. There, 1 guy there, 1 guy there. He's going all the way back to cards. Hey there. Quite a few. Well, not quite a few. I've got the auto light switch. I've got the auto set price. The card collection stats. That's the card stats over here on the right hand side. The card seller, which lets your workers automatically fill the card tables, which I think I've disabled that. Yeah, I've disabled that because they added that as part of the actual game. Custom workers, which is what lets you set their salary, their speed, and all of that. So that's the main one, because I got my guys running fast. I've got the fast pack opening, but I don't really open packs anymore. I let the machines do them. And I've got the one-click restock. So basically you click an R, so I like to think of it as in the automated world today, computers can tell you what's in the warehouse, what shelves are empty, what you need to restock. Just press a button, it'll print it out, deliver it. So I consider that a quality of life. And then the quick scan, so that the cashiers will cash people out really fast. So none of them really break the game, but the one that lets the custom workers go super duper fast is it's kind of a break. And because they've added skills to where the more your workers do a job, the better and better they're going to get at it. If they started out slow, I think they could become fast. And I'm remodifying my shop. I'm getting rid of, I had every single thing on sale in these little cases here. Had 3 rows of those, you know, back to back here, back to back here, back to back here, and then a few here. I've got my gauntlet here of these stinkifiers. But they came out with, in the most recent thing, they came out with this 4-way shelf. And so I'm in the process of converting to that. So instead of 4 of these shelves here, the little shelves, I can put the 4 of items that I had on those 4 shelves here. The only thing I'm worried about is when this guy disappears, the worker or the customers probably can walk through here. I can't, but they can walk through tiny crevices. And if they do, then that's going to force me to change my gauntlet, my destinkifier here. But I can, you know, try to get this guy. I can do this. But even there, they could potentially walk through it. You got to get it as close as you can. So they shouldn't be able to walk through that. So that's what I'll have to do, is effectively do that here soon. Just to make sure they don't do that. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. We did find one of the cards we needed. So we are down to just needing 1 card. So we've got our entire complete set of white ghost cards and white ghost foil cards. And because they're in the display case, that's why it says 00 here in the Ghost Uniques. And for the black cards, we've got all the black ghost regulars. We're missing the 1 Momo Tree foil card. We picked up the Rhizon about 20 or 30 minutes ago, I think. And then over here, I've got just the regular cards at graded 10 of each. Just I figured, yeah, might as well have a gem mint 10 of each of them. So this is the only card we need out of all the cards currently available in the game. That is the only card we need. And it's been a grind because we've needed it for a long time. Now let's see, we've got these 3 cards and that 4th card. I'm gonna quickly replace those. So we go with our graded cards. We've got them sorted by, whoops. Got them sorted by price. Getting down to the cheaper and cheaper ones. That's fine. Oops. Put you there, put you there. That's still, we didn't sell any of those. Those are all graded. Those are all graded. These are the higher dollar ones. Okay. Now, let's see how we did for the day. $104,000. We made $86,000. $15. Pretty penny. Have you been playing it, Gamer Girl? This guy. Where'd you go? Put you there. Okay. So. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't picked any of the new cards. I noticed a lot of them replace the cards. And I'd rather stay true to what the devs did. But there was, I think, a set are, I think there's a couple of mods where they add cards. And so I've toyed with that, but I know the dev, you know, he wants to come out with more product. In his roadmap, he's got more shop product types. So I'm interested to see what that is, and I'm kind of like, I don't want to add other people's mods just yet. You know, no telling when he's going to come out with more product, but my mission is to get the entire set of cards. I am selling everything in the card shop that is sellable, and like I say, I'm in the process of converting. So it's a tad messy here. Oops. But we're getting there. This used to come all the way out to here, and because of this four-way being, one of these shelves takes up only 3 of where 4 of these would be. So it's helping me reduce the depth here, so I'm going to be able to move my cashiers closer, which gets people closer to in and out of the door. So we're going to keep you there for now. Let's pay everybody. Yeah, we're not grading anything. We're done grading. We're just trying to sell cards. Restock. That's the one-click restock. So it goes in there and looks at everything. It's like, oh, you need 3 boxes of these because your shelves are empty with 3 boxes. And again, when in a computer age, you ought to be able to do that. So I don't use the scanner. I like the scanner that we have. I like that, but it's like, ugh, it's kind of tedious. So I'll stick with what technology can give us these days. But yeah, I've gotten through getting the plushies into the big shelves and the play mats over here. Started in on the Destiny box sets and the dice and these play mats, the extras, now the games. I think when I'm done, I end up with one shelf that's gonna have to remain this 3-way. Otherwise, I have to fill 3 shelves with something else, which I might do. If I do that, then I've already decided, you know, like that game is going to be at the bottom of a shelf here, or the top of a shelf here, and then these 3 shelves will end up being just my destinkifier cans, and I'll just have a 4-way shelf here, I guess. So, but yeah, I have them where they cannot come in through here, so I don't have to set destinkifiers. I just have the cards here. They have to come down here, hit this gauntlet, and then come in and shop. They finally gave us a carrier for empty boxes. That was nice of them. And I know Pokemon is like the big thing. I have never played Pokemon. I'm old. I've never played Pokemon. So I don't really know, you know, what's good, what's not good. The only thing I know about is, what's that thing's Charizard, something like that. All I know is apparently he's like the big #1 thing. That's it. So they did have a Star Wars set, and there's a Magic the Gathering. So yeah, I am tempted, but if I did that, then I kind of like, if I have new cards and stuff, I need more in my warehouse, so I'm going to take up room here, which, well, that's fine, because once these guys are all here, I'll be able to move these guys closer, so there'll be room to put another row here. So I got room for expansion, and then I obviously don't need this many card tables, right? So I'm just trying to sell them because I've got $10 million worth of cards, and so there's $2 million here in graded cards. There's in the base Tetramon set, got 3.3 million. Destiny set, 3.5 million. Right? So what I'm trying to do is basically work my way out of all of these cards. And when I get that last black foil, I'm going to actually stop opening packs for a while. The only reason I'm opening those packs is on the off chance the right random number generator rolls. And I get that card. But about 30 minutes ago, I guess, we were able to buy the Raison off of a guy. That was very nice. All set for the day. Let's start you, and then we come over here, and we'll... Now, unless it's $9,000, we just checked. Unless it's over $9,000 here, I don't even need to look at it, because I know it does not have the black foil Mamo tree. And I don't really care what comes in here. The only thing is, I do have a lot of ghosts now. So I'm not grading those ghosts anymore. And so these ghosts, none of them are olive foils. So we'll take them, bring them back here. Yeah. And I quickly pop them in there. Put those ghosts out there. And then keep these guys in here because I'm looking for that next person that's going to sell me that one final card. And I do that just to keep them happy, write me a good review. Got 2 of these, so that helps me protect from a mistake. If I accidentally sell one of these, I still have 1 left, so I keep the set. So I've been trying to make this to 3. Let's see if she'd take 2,500. Yeah, okay, that'll work. Yeah, it'll work. Don't want any graded cards. Need those. But I really enjoyed the game. I know a lot of other simulators came out, like Food Market Simulator, this one, that one. I haven't played those. This one I latched onto only because back in the day I used to do baseball card collecting, and some good friends of mine actually owned a store for 20 years, and it was fun going in there just helping them. I'd help them run the store and feed my passion of the hobby. And I've been hoping somebody would come out with a mod to do sports themed. I'm toying with the idea of actually going and just creating my own baseball card set. Somehow not getting in trouble by the Major League Baseball Association. But I'd really love to have like I'd love to have my own set of here's baseball cards, and then if I got that ambitious, then I'd say, well, I might as well make it all the sports and do baseball, basketball, hockey, football, and all that, and give all the sports enthusiasts that like the game a variant. So I've been trying to read how to do that. I am definitely not a software person, but I am exploring the idea. cards when I need to sell all my cards. And to think we started with $1,000 on the game, and I'm up to what? Roughly 14 million in cash and inventory. It's just kind of cool. Fun little game. Sold one there. Good. Okay, let's rated. And I always check just to make sure I'm in the right price. Okay. So the workers will not handle graded cards. They can restock your card tables, but they do not understand graded cards. The devs will add that feature later, but if it's, you can quick fill here with either the base Tetramon, the Destiny Tetramon, or the Ghost cards, but not graded cards. So I kind of watch these four since they're the graded expensive ones. Don't really, into the night is when I really take care of those. But just happen to see that one. Sure, why not? Make them happy. Write me a good review. Got there. Come on. Alright, now, okay, 3 p.m. So these are starting to open up. 2,000, 3,000. They'll go fill in those. Good price, but I am broke. Yeah, it's the high dollar. These are the high roller tables. 80, 90,000, 82,000 right there. And yep. I mean, the odds of getting a foil card are tough to begin with. The one exact card you need, yeah, a miracle. I'm gonna have better luck probably buying it. I still got 10,000 of that guy. Oh yeah, because I'm not even in the lower than $5 yet. I still got lots of cheap cards to sell because I've limited to I'm still filling this box up with $5 to $5,000 cards. I mean, they're mostly $5, but I haven't even gone below $5 yet to quick fill. So we got a lot of cards we'll be selling that way. That. Lots of declining these days. Just don't need any of this stuff. One card. Let's hold another. Almost don't want to sell that. No, it's an EX. I'll sell it. It was the gold edition of the Bonafox that we were grading, and along with all the ghost cards, that allowed us to get the very last achievement, which was obsessed with grades. That is probably the hardest, in my opinion, that is the hardest achievement to get. Jigosaur, we don't need it. Don't need any ghost cards anymore. And the fact that I was trying to complete that achievement using ghost cards instead of regular cards, well, that just compounded the problem. But then I caved and did that with the gold edition Bonafox because I had about 500 of them. I thought, well, let me try. And sure enough, we eventually got there. Remember, I think only 0.2% of people that play have made that, have achieved that achievement. We do have all achievements done. Just this one last card. Okay, don't need that. Let's ghost cards from the pack opening. Go ahead and get these out. Just the facts. Just the fact that they're $200 to $400, $200 to $500 type cards. Might as well get them out there. Money. Decline. Seems fair, but I don't have enough money. A lot of them say that. You gotta have the big money bags to come in and get those cards. I could put them at 20% off. I don't need it. I could adjust the price and make them much cheaper. Okay, 9 p.m. Everybody's lots of customers. We'll let these finish out like we normally do. Here. Ooh, okay. Now here, I've got one of these, I got two of these. I could trade and get two of these and one of these, but, you know, that doesn't mean anything. I'd much rather say, hey, would you sell me that? And it doesn't give me that option. It'd be nice if the devs would say, hey, I don't want to trade, but would you sell me that card? It'd be nice to have that as an option. Got another one sold there. And another one over here. Nice. Graded card. Nice. Okay. All graded, all graded, all graded. Oh, okay, 2 more. Nice. Certainly getting into the range of more people have the money to spend for $5,000 cards versus $50,000 cards. That's nice. He's buying something. He got his bag there. And last customer of the day. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to work that anymore. Because I'm gonna have to end the stream here, but we're gonna set it up like we normally do. Let's see how we did for the day. Not bad. $92,000, made 71,000 profit. Doing good. Okay, reset. 685. And that's a bug they gotta fix. These guys come through here into the building and leave. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And one time it was a stinky. He came all the way through. I'm like, man, that stinks. Stinky. Okay. Hey everybody. No, we're not doing anything there. Check the reviews. Okay. Got over the one stinky that escaped in somehow. Ready to restock. Gotta wait for all these guys to restock and do the pack machine. We get after we've restocked, fill that up, because if I open them up, he'll start opening those over there, which and filling them up. So okay. Wow, not a lot of boxes for 13,000. Buying some expensive stuff. Destiny. We got plenty of cards that are still in the $5 range. I guess we're starting to get down. Yeah, that's. I mean, 29 of these, 175 of these. Yeah. Oh, in album, there's still 1,108. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Might finish redecorating the store or relaying out the store with these shelves offline. Okay, but maybe not. No. Everything's set up for the new day. And I'm gonna leave it at that, because I do have to run some errands and take care of some things. The day started early. And, thanks for coming by, Gamer Girl. If you haven't, hit that follow button. I'd appreciate it. Go out to YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Both of those are free. Both of those are at That's Mr. Non to You, and I would greatly appreciate it on both of those. And with that, I hope everybody has a great rest of your day, and I will see you on the next stream. Bye-bye.